Are you traveling with a little one and feeling a little bit of an extra stress this time? Well, in this week's video, we're gonna go over our 10 tips on how to remain stress-free during your upcoming travel with your little one. Cue the intro.
What's up, YouTube? Trevi from the Adventure Buddies, the modern travel family, bringing you another video filled with tips, tricks, and inspiration to make sure you maximize your next family adventure, like we always do here at the Adventure Buddies.
Number one, start packing early and making a list of everything you need. This is a new human being and you need to take extra caution in making sure that you have everything down to the smallest detail in your bag, including the correct documentation. So if you're not sure what documentations you need to get through TSA checkpoint, click the link above here for a full video on how to get your baby through TSA checkpoint. Tip number two, consider bringing or using a stroller and or baby carrier, such as an Ergo Baby, to make sure it's easier for you to navigate through the busy airports and or tourist areas that you're visiting. Number three, while planning your trip, make sure to research the hotel and or activities for any sort of amenities or accommodations they make when traveling with a baby. For instance, we're actually going over to Fiji during spring break and they offer a free babysitting service through the hotel that you know we'll be taking advantage of. Number four may seem like a dumb tip, but in reality it's not, and probably one people need to do more of, and that is don't be afraid to ask for help. Ask the staff at the airline, ask the hotel staff, or even ask fellow travelers for help when you need it. Number five, make sure you pack enough snacks and entertainment for your little one to make sure they remain calm during your entire travel. So if you want to learn a couple other tips and proven strategies on how to keep your baby calm during their first flight, click the link above here for that specific video. Tip number six, consider purchasing a portable playpen and or a crib, or there are actual websites and companies that allow you to rent them and then we'll deliver them to your hotel room. More on that later if you hit that red subscribe button. Tip number seven, and probably one that we can continue to be reminded about, is with a newborn baby, there's a need to be flexible. Flexible with your accommodations, your plans, your activities, etc. And so we would hate for you to plan everything down to the last minute and the little one causes you some issues down the way. So for instance, when we're headed to Maui, we plan a few activities, but we're not jamming it packed like we normally do because we want to make sure that this little one is taken care of and that we have an overall great experience versus being stressed out with a tight timeline of activities. Tip number eight is making sure that you pack a well-stocked first aid kit that is primarily driven around your baby and what your baby needs. Heaven forbid you are somewhere and you may need that. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Tip number nine, speaking of packing, make sure you understand what you can and or should pack in your checked luggage if you need to check, and what items can actually get through TSA checkpoint, plus you can take all the way to the gate and gate check for free. If you want more information on what you can gate check for free, click the red subscribe button because we get more baby travels tips coming your way. And finally, tip number 10, and so this one is probably the most important, probably the hardest to do, but if all possible, try to relax. Again, you're on vacation, and try to be as positive as possible, right? Babies are supposed to cry, babies are supposed to fuss, and you're probably already stressed out as is. So try and maximize that positivity into your adventure and your travels, and really enjoy this unique experience of traveling with your baby that you may not get to do often. So there you guys have it, 10 tips on how you can remain stress-free during your travel with your little one. So if you like this video, please consider giving us that big thumbs up. Subscribe down below for more travel tips and adventures. And most importantly, remember, life's an adventure. Who are you going on with?